you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
You know, we had a meeting where this particular voice, my recorded voice, where I was instructing commanders. You know, one of Sabo from Aba was part of that meeting. And that Sabo is the one who initiated the meeting you saw today. She went and told them, and told the Kuwait, I want to tell this story so that they will know that we are everywhere. That Sabo woman went and told Mohammed Abbas, because they are working together. She came to our meeting. When I saw this woman, I asked, who are you? And she was not comfortable. Because when immediately I saw this woman in the meeting, I said, who are you? She said, it's from Abba. She was in that meeting. After that meeting, she left and go to another meeting that they called with all these fallen angels. She was the one who was recording. She had me talking about protest. They don't know that we speak in tongues in our security meeting. In security meeting, we speak in tongues. You can never understand. She was there representing Abba. And she had me talking about protest. So what she did, after recording my voice, she went and told Mohammed Abbas, oh, they are planning to have protest too. Autopilot is planning to have protest. Autopilot is let us do protest before them. That is what you see happening now. They thought when I say protest, it is actually a protest. Hi, Chineke God. She thought when I was saying something about protest, is actually we are going to go to the street. No! She don't understand. She went and told them, I have gotten intel autopilot in their security meeting. They are planning to go and protest to come. Let us protest before them. They went there on the ground and begin to recruit secondary school children in Aba. The result is that almost 10 people have been killed today. Because they want to be the first to protest before Simon Ekpa and Autopilot Group will organize protest. That is exactly what happened today. So they came out, they were shooting them, they were falling, and it pains me because these people that were shot down today are innocent people out of ignorance. They joined them. They never made provision to protect them. Any day, if we will ever say we are going to protest in Biafra land, going to the street, any day we are going to say, let us go and protest. And I wish that day never come, because we are not going to do anything with protest. Who protests help? Who protests help? Stay in the street and marching. It is not Nigeria that you protest.
Obrona up till now, need a lot of pilot. Ifutabo Simon Ekpa Wanjoko as your leader. You have no business to be an autopilot. Rapoha wa. Kanda Hofotra Simon as their leader. Continue with him. Yes, Many of you autopilot know as spy. many of you autopilot know as agent because you came from somewhere. So don't be a Jonah in that boat. Because and we gang up against Simon. And then I gang up against Simon now. Something I grew yesterday. Has a voice. Anywhere them see evil, them talk. Bob and a half running had I go for my hair. And they were not just say, Niana, what does your word now? Lying was reading now just Simon what happened to his countdown. And the house in the countdown a failure. Remember for that thing, how? I remember now the second draw. One, in the attack, in the Asana, in over and a half for ever and a half for ever and a half or ever and a half for a head and a half that is their job. I would now just say the time when Mazen Nan the Kanu Kuruna Biafra Nabia was it 2020 or 2021? These same people are here for their voice to ask Mazen Nan the Kanu question. But in that comment, how do they? Because they were afraid. But to Simon, how you? Then, before the 2019 election, Atiku Obi, Mazen Nan the Kanu Kubru Naman to vote. And Messiah want to vote that it has been signed, sealed, and delivered. These same people now Simon we did not hear them. It's not sign all. Can they involve? Can their signature they involve like this signed? This thing is sealed by or with sellotape or with the spaglu we see lawyer. Delivered to who? Here about to do some of us some respect. Kahana do them. Open a hammer the sincere. Never open a half for a help way. I know their voice, but the same people now Simon Taco now tag his countdown a failure. Then I would not just say before he shock I support or Baba Joba Simon Joba in a countdown. I want to ask you that tagged Simon ever countdown as failure. One now in one idea he had it behind the countdown. For you to target a failure, you will talk Sky Surogi or countdown Simon Eber a failure. Were you part of the discussion before the countdown? Because this thing goes to what you don't know is bigger than you. Obro Niso with the idea of counting down. You were not going to countdown by failure. What you don't have an idea of. What the countdown stand to achieve. You were never part of the plan. The countdown by failure. We should be asking question. Am I part of the countdown? If you are part of the countdown, say leave part and the password of this countdown. Leave with that discussion. Immediately after this countdown, have him respect open you an idea. You come and tell us. Then I have to say like the countdown be a failure. But you want an idea. The countdown would you no Simon Babonya and the Kimberly Low say the countdown. You did not deem it fit to ask him one now after this countdown can you head over the next level a jury because don't the suspension or because no good or the countdown be failure. Okay. Up till now, you cannot defeat Simon Eber by writing. By now, you cannot defeat Mazi Simon Eber with him dead. Simon Eber defeated Rindele Wokula radio, audio radio. He defeated them. Or whatever on the one I did, never had a go further. So never had a go further. Never he believe they play the show. So with Simon presently, each of her name about Simon war. You have with your real face. I want the Sozia. were megodi ga examine from ihu gị were mara ma ije end well ka ọ bụla ịma end well because anyị nwale esi ya so onye pụta anyị were mara ma ije end well nne ka anyị fugodiri your appearance anyị were mara ma ije end well ka ọ bụla ịma end well so ndị a na hide under keyboard castigating na-agba Simon Wall pụta na video ka anyị lee ụnụ anya mara ma ụnụ aga nwụfa mana ọ bụrụ ma ihe a na-ede it hold no water ịghọtago ya bụ ihe mụwasị ka m kwuo so ọ bụrụ ya ka Chineke mezie okwu a nye gị understanding ka ị ghara ịdị na-agbazi ekperima mgba audio pụtala video defeat ya if you can n'aha eze Chite Okabiama ise.
Joe Biden is currently holding a democracy summit in southern Africa. That's right. In the very place where the United States and the United Kingdom and France and all the other so-called West supported racist, apartheid, white supremacist states right up until the very end. Margaret Thatcher, I was there, saw her lips move, called Nelson Mandela a common terrorist. The United States took Mandela off the terrorist list in 2008, in the 18th year of his presidency of the Republic of South Africa. And I got to thinking when I saw a very harrowing picture posted by one of my friends on Twitter earlier this evening. It's a picture that deserves to be seen far more widely. You'll find it on my Twitter feed. It's a picture of the Congo's first Prime Minister, Patrice Lumumba, half naked, in shackles, being pushed down aircraft steps by a Belgian military officer after his overthrow in a coup organized and executed by Britain, Belgium, and the United States of America. The newly elected President Jack Kennedy knew nothing of this coup, and the CIA defied him, lied to him, and conducted this coup behind their new president's back. But it happened. The CIA, MI6, and the hated Belgian colonist government that was finally having to leave power took this fine man, probably the greatest of all African leaders, and murdered him. They then dismembered him. They then dissolved him in acid and sent one of his teeth back to Brussels for safekeeping, for DNA. It was only returned to the Congo last year. The West murdered Patrice Lumumba. The West helped keep Nelson Mandela in prison for 27 years, most of them on Devil's Island, Robben Island, in the dungeons of apartheid. The West supported racist apartheid rule in the very southern Africa they're now holding a summit in to tell Africans how important their democracy is. There's the picture of the hero Patrice Lumumba being led down the steps of that aircraft to his death, his dismemberment, and his dissolving in acid.